buddy, your life is moving forward, you've got a job, you're progressing in different areas, but there's one thing that just keeps staying stuck in the past, and that's your body. You're 25, 27, 30 years old, and you still have the same body you've had in your teenage years. This impacts your social confidence, female attraction, the amount of respect you have in the workplace. You sometimes feel invisible in social settings. Now, the reason I can say this is because I hop on calls with guys every single week, and they all tell me this. Deep down, what guys want is they want to transform from a physical boy to a man. They want to walk into a room, they want to go to the beach and feel completely at ease and comfortable in their skin. Feel free, not have to be living in your head no matter where you go, when you're with a woman, when you're at work, of how people are going to perceive you. You're not stuck because of your genetics. That is a myth, that is a lie. You're stuck because you've kept the same habits you've had since you're a teenager. The good news, those habits can change, but you have to stop playing the victim and believe that the entire world is against you. You weren't born with a skinny gene, you just have skinny habits. Now, the first step in order to transform is to acknowledge this. You do not have a problem. Nothing is wrong with you. It's just that your habits up to this point, when it comes to your nutrition, when it comes to your training, when it comes to skipping meals, when it comes to randomly eating, all of these have led you to where you are today. Now, the great news is if you do things correctly over a 6-month time period, over a 1-year time period, you could completely transform your reality. A lot of guys believe that they need 5 years to transform. If you're underweight, if you don't have the physique you want, within 6 months, you can already have a great visual transformation. What we do in my clients is we focus on 1 kg per month. That is the standard baseline we focus on, depending on how much fat you have. It's like you can be struggling for multiple years, for 8+ years, you're stuck in this body. It's like you decide to change, commit to a proper plan, a proven approach, gain 6 kgs in 6 months, and your life can transform. Guys will spend more time justifying why they're stuck, why they're small, instead of just actually putting in the work, having an eating structure, and actually committing to their transformation. And the hard truth is that nobody's coming to save you. As hard as this may sound, nobody's going to do the work for you. You can stay in this exact state for the next 5+ years. You are the only one that has the power to change it. So whether it's now, whether it's in 6 months, whether it's in 2 years, at some point you're going to have to do the work you've been avoiding for so long. For me, back in 2021, I'd been lifting for over 5 years, and I got to a point where I was 65 kgs. I looked at myself in the picture. My mom took a picture of me at the time. We were on a trip with my parents in Costa Rica as a holiday. I saw that picture of myself. I'm like, fuck, I've been training for 5 years consistently to look like that. Something needs to change. For some people, they have an event. They see a picture of themselves and they're like, I need to do something about this right now. For others, they get disrespected at work. For others, it's a heartbreak. But at some point, nobody's coming to save you. You are the catalyst that can transform yourself for good. 1 week after coming back from Costa Rica, I was in the gym with a guy. I was doing incline bench press in the squat rack machine. And I asked this guy to basically spot me under my weight. I finished my set. I asked him, how was it? He said the form was good, but there's very little weight on the bar. He was basically telling me I was weak. Now, at that time, I had a big ego. And after 5 years of lifting, when somebody says that, you're like, it tickles. So at the time, I was like, who even is this guy? So we have a couple back and forths. I realize he's a coach. And a couple weeks after, I'm like, dude, I'm stuck. I want to take it to the next level. I start the one-to-one coaching with this guy. Since 2021, my life has completely skyrocketed in every single aspect. But my physique was the catalyst. Better physique, you keep your promises, better discipline, higher self-belief. It impacts the money you make, it impacts the female attraction you have, it impacts the opportunities that come into your life, and also the social confidence. There's a saying that goes, if you're living in your head, you're dead. That was me before, constantly overanalyzing what people thought of me in different scenarios when I was going out, when I was going to different parties. Nowadays, I have none of that. I literally feel comfortable in my skin. Whatever people think of me, whether they like me or not, that's none of my business. I like myself, and that's the most important thing. And I like myself because I'm honest with myself. I try my best. I keep my word. And I don't blame circumstances or genetics or other external factors for why I'm not where I want to be. For example, in my fitness coaching business, it's nobody's fault whether I succeed or not. It's not the fucking economy. It's not the algorithm. It's none of that. It is me. I can make all the excuses I want, but I am the only person that can make my business succeed. I am the only person that can transform my physique. I am the only person that can push my life forward. That was just a quick video to tell you that you could have been stuck for 8 years, but the moment you decide that you're ready to change it, it's nobody else's fault. You don't have a skinny gene. You can completely transform your physique and transform every facet of your life as a consequence. Buddy, there's a free training down below which shows you the exact systems my clients and I use to predictably gain 5 to 10 kgs of muscle. And if you know you need one-to-one help and want to work together to absolutely crush it, DM me the word coach on Instagram. We'll have a chat, see if we're fit. With that being said, wish you a great day. Take care, buddy.